Prebiotics, if you explain it simple, it's just good food for probiotic bacteria. So it feeds the good bacteria, which makes it more easy for them to populate. Like if you take a Jerusalem artichoke, it has FOS, the best food for good bacteria, you can say. So if you have an already sort of balanced and good microbiome, it's just very good to eat a lot of prebiotic. But if it's not in balance, and there is part of it that is too many of bacteria that is harmful for us, they might also be fed, and then it is not a prebiotic. Populations of bacteria that we don't want so much. And the reason why there is not a balance is because we have stopped to eat like we did before, where we had those, what I talked about in the beginning, soil-based organism that keeps the control when you're out on your lawn. I told you there is endless amount of bacteria around it, but there is no imbalances. The bacteria that controls and suppress and dominate other bacteria to behave. Most of bacteria, they are like kids and they like sugar, prebiotics or whatever sugar. And if you have 300 kids and you let them go into a kindergarten and you put 1 ton of candy in the middle, it will be a mess. If there is 10 or 20 teachers there that they says you take 10 and you take 15 and it will be an order. But without the teachers or the adults, it will not be in order. That is what's missing in our microbiome, is we're missing a lot of those adult bacteria. That's why we have the Probioform. It's packed with soil-based organisms that your kids in the beginning has, that keeps a balance in your gut. And if you look at all animals, they have the right amount of soil-based organism in their digestive tract. But all animals, they are also living in balance with the nature, an imbalance that has gone completely out of track when it comes to balance with other humans or with natures. And what we're lacking is those small creatures that creates the balance in the nature that we have inside, and they send out small messages to be in balance. That was actually one of my first experience when I started to drink Probioform myself. I start to see imbalances in my own life and around me, because those creatures, they helped me to see it more clear, because they were in my system in a bigger number than they are there in every human, but it's the amount. I mean, if you have 100 kids on a preschool and just one teacher, it will be a problem for that teacher to take care of 100 kids. But if it's 10, then it's okay. That's the right amount.